Marvel has hired their first female black director. Even though Eva, oh, I hate trying to pronounce her name. I always mess it up, and I'm sorry, because you're a pretty good director, and you've done some good stuff. Eva DuVernay was, I know I butchered her name. She was in talks to do Black Panther, but she ended up not doing it. So that would have been their first black female director. But now they've hired a black female director to direct Captain Marvel 2. Nia Dacosta. I'm probably butchering her name too. I'm so bad at this. You know I'm terrible at names. Anyway, she is the director of the Candyman movie that's coming out. A lot of people think Jordan Peele did it. He didn't direct it. I think he wrote and produced it. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure he produced it. I don't know if he wrote it 100%. But she directed it, and there was like this weird trailer with these shadow things that looked really cool. I am not a horror fan, but the trailer looked really cool, and apparently she was literally the one involved with that trailer to make that happen. So I'm hearing that the movie is really good, but it's very bloody and slashy, and I am not good with horror movies. I have terrible dreams. I wake up in the middle of the night, can't go back to sleep. That's just a fact. But super excited for her directing. Love this. I am like super excited to see what she does with this movie, and hopefully they give her good material to use, a good storyline, unique characters, something that she can like really grow and show her skill with this character and growing. I know this probably helped her along with who I know she worked with somebody else that worked with Brie Larson, so I know she put a good word in for, I think it was Tessa Thompson. I think she worked with Tessa Thompson in something, and Tessa could have told Brie, and Brie blah blah. Like, it's Hollywood is all about who you know and who you might know through a cousin or a friend. It's just the way it works. It's just how it is, people. But yeah, super interesting to see this happen. And I guess the director of the first Captain Marvel movie like welcomed her to the Marvel family and stuff, was super cool about it, which it's good pub, so might as well do it. And hopefully it gets you a job in the future. Don't burn bridges, people. Don't burn bridges. You never know when you might have to step on that bridge again. But yeah, super excited for this. It's bittersweet, because hopefully I want her to do well, but she's gonna get criticized out the wazoo of how her film does, from the story to how much money it makes to how it holds up against other Marvel movies. So it is like it's a big chance for her, but it's also a big chance to fail for her. So we're rooting for her. We're rooting for her, hoping for the best. But then again, Marvel does have kind of a template per se for directors, and they kind of know how their movie's supposed to go, and you already have developed characters and developed storylines you're adding to. It's basically like a TV show. You're just coming and directing an episode of a TV show. Just having this TV show usually is 2 hours and 50 minutes, 2 hours and 30 minutes, and usually costs like $200 million to make, and is expected to make $1 billion. You know, the basics, the norms. But yeah, super excited for her. Congratulations. Looking forward to it. And now I want to know who the villain of this story is going to be, to see who Captain Marvel is going against. I had to think about where she was the last time we saw her. That's in game per se, so she's out in the universe. So hopefully it's a space thing. I don't know. Like, that's a good question. Do you guys want it to be? You want her to come back to Earth per se? You want it to be a Earth/space hopping movie? Where do you want this to be located necessarily? Oh, that's also true. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, apparently Captain Marvel 2 is supposed to be dealing with Secret Invasion. So if that's the case, it's supposed to be like a small Avengers movie as well. So she's going to get to play with a lot more Marvel superheroes too. Oh, this is going to be crazy. Oh, this is going to be really good. So I just remember that and I'm really excited. At least that's what I heard. So Captain Marvel 2 is supposed to be more on Secret Invasion and stuff like that, but it's kind of far away, so that might get changed or adjusted throughout the time frame depending on when things are coming out and what has to get changed. But yeah, if that's it, that's going to be awesome too. Oh, I'm super excited for her. All right, yeah, super excited. Let me know how you guys feel. What do you guys think? Do you think she's going to do a good job? Do you think Marvel made the right move for this? Let me know. BlackieCool on Instagram, BlackieCool on Twitter, or BlackieCoolPodcast@gmail.com. What's up, guys? That was just a small clip from my podcast. If you want to check out the full podcast, go ahead and go over to Anchor and search Blackie Cool Podcast, or hit up Spotify, Stitcher, Pocket Cast, or anywhere podcasts can be found. Also, you can look in the description of this video, and I'll have a link to where you can go directly to the podcast. Thanks for listening, guys, and I'll talk to you in the next one.